As the Colonel would say, school is in session. Welcome to the Yellowhammer Sports Podcast. I would like to introduce Wayne and good old coach for stepping in for the Colonel as he's in San Antonio. He went to Royal Rumble, had him a good time, and he
From
Too,
what he
asked if.
probably
too good
remembers.
of a time. Too good of a time.
Oh yeah, but
If you see the colonel out there, please give him some aspirin.
And some water, keep him from dehydrating on it.
Maybe we call Bill out there to save him.
no, no doubt, yeah.
I heard Bill was going to be meeting him out there.
Oh, yeah. He might not be back for a few days.
Him and Bill hit up all the little juke joints out there in San Antonio.
I hope Bill didn't make you put on the chaps, if you know what I mean.
So y'all ready to take a look at some of this week's scores?
Oh yeah.
We're going to kick it off of Marion County and Good Hope from 123 girls basketball.
I don't. Yeah, that's an oof right there.
That's a little one-sided. Should we throw it in the towel?
I don't know if they got a girl hurt or something, but they started off dominant and they've been kind of down here lately. Granted, they're playing a 4A school, but still, I would have expected them to be a little bit more competitive in that one.
You know, Brilliant's kind of come back on their girls team.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Then we go on to Tharptown and Mars Hills girls. This was a close one.
That's surprising too. I wouldn't have thought Tharptown would be able to hang on them like that, but their girls have been pretty good this year, though.
If you can hang that close with Mars Hill, that's not a bad night.
No.
Then we got Cherokee and Brilliant.
Oh, my goodness.
Second oof.
Yeah.
Well, we know we got a major oof coming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that Addison. Yeah, oof.
Yeah. We'll just skip that one for right now. But Haleville and Brooks, they held this one close for Haleville.
The girls for Haleville hadn't been as good as they normally are, so for them to only be 2 points behind Brooks on the road, that's a win in itself right there.
Maybe that's a little bit of a confidence boost for next season.
No, yeah, no doubt.
And then we go from Tremont, Mississippi to Vina.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tremont 45, Vina 57.
Border war.
Oh, God.
I kind of want to go over to Mississippi and watch some of these games one day because I've never been to Mississippi for a high school game of any sort.
I hadn't either. I haven't either.
Not for a high school. We've been for a game, a football game, but
Well, yeah, but
that was little kids.
Yeah. We've been to Belmont's football field.
Yeah.
But I'd like to go watch some of their high school basketball and just see what it's like.
Probably a little bit worse than us, you know.
Well, their logos have not been designed greatly.
Hey, Hamilton girls get another win against a good Lamar County team. They've been pretty dominant this year, and like me and Brian's talked about a lot. I mean, that's one of the teams that we would love to watch for sure.
I have a feeling Hamilton's going to make it pretty deep into the playoffs with their girls team.
I do too. I will
Boys
second that
team
notion.
probably not so much.
Oh, God.
Dora and Fultondale.
That's another one that's been rolling. Dora has, so that doesn't surprise me. Now, granted, Fultondale's a little bit it's classification above, so that's a good win, especially on the road for Dora girls.
Anytime you beat a division above you, that's always some bragging rights. Jasper and G.W. Carver. I'm gonna let y'all take this one.
Just throw in the towel.
Hey, talk about Dora going deep. Jasper's definitely going to go deep. And I mean, they started off like 10-0 last year, so and they kind of fell off the bus or the wagon a little bit. But you know, I figured they would be a little bit better this year with all the girls they had coming back. And I have them pegged for a state champion team. They just got to beat Ramsey girls. Same way with Jasper boys. They ain't been able to beat Ramsey. So we'll see.
You look, Ramsey's having a pretty good season, which I think they typically do, don't they?
Yeah, football, basketball, don't matter.
It, it's like whenever we played back in the day, Coach remembers this, Hazelwood and Portland. Man, their football team, basketball teams, it didn't matter. They were just dominant.
Like the
And
longest yard going there too.
I don't I don't see how all them teams can stay up like they do consistently.
No. Yeah.
Marion
Wow.
County and Good Hope.
Well, they kept it a
Boys,
little bit closer. That wasn't a oof. But the Marion County boys have been pretty good too. So uh, it's good to see them go on the road against a upper classification team and at least hang in there. 13 points ain't bad.
yeah, I think their boys have surprised everybody how good they've been this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, usually Marion County's got a good basketball team, like boy wise. I mean,
Oof.
they do.
Well, their girls won.
Good gosh, what happened here?
That's
Man.
the boys' version of Brilliant.
Yeah. Oof. I don't understand. Like in Cherokee of all teams to get beaten that bad by a good God
I,
Almighty.
I think
Cherokee
you need,
popped for champagne that night.
you need to start doing like a baseball rule. You know, you get 10 runs ahead, you call the game.
Cape
I
Well,
Praise.
just
there
can't
is.
go what is it, 120? You get 120 points ahead? My goodness.
Well, there is a rule where if you're up, 30 points or 40 points, you have the running clock.
I want to say it's like 30. Yeah, I want to say it's
It's
30.
and it's at a certain point in the game, they just keep the clock running. And we can talk about that rule here in just a little bit.
And I'm guessing it was about 5 minutes in the first quarter.
My
Here's a good
goodness.
here's a good win for Phil Campbell.
Oh wow, that is a big win right there. Phillips boys been pretty good this year too. So
They
wow.
needed some wins on the court.
Yeah.
Lamar County and Hamilton. That's a good
Hamilton
win for
boys have been
Hamilton.
struggling a little bit, football and basketball. So that's a good sign right there.
Yeah, they needed something good.
From for y'all being where y'all are from, what's y'all's thoughts on Hamilton?
Not too big of fans.
I mean,
Good.
I'm not going to say it on here, but what you used to call them, but it wasn't a good name.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
very competitive when it comes to baseball.
here's the bad part. No matter how good Hackleburg does, or Bear Creek, or uh,
Don't say Vanna.
Winfield, Brilliant, whoever, the newspapers and all that, the only thing they'll cover is Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hackleburg could go out and beat, like, I don't know, speak 120 to nothing in football. Hamilton would get shellacked, 600 to nothing. And they talk more about the Hamilton game.
Yeah, well, that all falls back to when I was on the state championship team. Hamilton would have like 2 pages of articles, and they would lose.
Yeah.
We went to state championship. We went 44 and 4 a year. No other high school team can do that after that year
No.
because the state banned it. Said you cannot play that many games in a year, and
But I
we
don't
just
think
had like a little sections.
I don't think it's much as a few between the schools and kids as it is with the Marion County Journal Record.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, there.
They don't like us.
Yeah, and we still buy their papers for some reason.
Nah, only one special occasion when I run out of toilet paper.
Jasper and GW Carver boys from 123.
Well,
Yeah,
that ain't.
Coach Burns has got them playing good. I think Jasper girls have a little bit better shot at getting to the Final Four than Jasper boys, but that's still to be. It just depends on who they get matched up with in the playoffs.
And we ain't long from the playoffs.
Uh-uh.
It's hard to believe this season's about over.
Yeah.
And here comes you a good one. I'm gonna let y'all handle that one too.
Mars Hill or Thoughtown? What was it? Don't anybody know? Well, Mars Hill threw a butt whooping on old Thoughtown here. The Macho Man Randy Savage flying from the top rope to a clothesline. Brian in the corner drinking a Russian mudslide, taking an aspirin, and that's the game. That's the whole game summed up right there. That's all you need to watch.
I think looking at the score, you can tell the summary of what happened there.
No, yeah.
just too much private school. And if you needed help like Thorntown did in the last game, check out our sponsor, BetterHelp.
Trust me, you will. You'll be at the basketball game calling intentional grounding every time.
Maybe St. Bernard needs this too while they're at it.
Oh yeah.
We should just send them our promo material.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, the world's a tough place. We all know it. I mean, the past couple of years has been rough on everybody. If you think you might be feeling depressed, stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, today's sponsor is here to help you. Today's sponsor is BetterHelp. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Talk to your therapist in a private, online environment at your convenience. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives access to help that may not be available in your area. And guys, just be truthful. Even if it is available in your area, maybe you went to high school with a therapist or college, you don't feel comfortable talking to somebody about your problems, and that's understandable. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you can get matched with a therapist in as little as 48 hours. Then you schedule your secure video and phone sessions, plus you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. You can join the 3 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with experienced BetterHelp therapists. Guys, all you got to do is get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. That's betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. Let's bring the guys back in. BetterHelp.com, HELP.com/loaded sports network for 10% off your first month. Ain't that right?
Check it out.
Check it out. 10%. Ching ching.
That's it. Back to the show.
Oof.
Here's a good little game from 124. Girls basketball, Hackberg and Brilliant.
There you go, Coach. It's all you, brother.
Phew. Don't know what happened.
I think I have an idea. Brilliant's just too strong.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
That's
go with
nothing
that.
against Hackleberg.
We'll go with that.
Thorntown and Phil Campbell, girls basketball from 124. This was a pretty good game. I watched a little bit of it.
I mean, I would think it would be closer, and maybe even Thorntown coming over on top. So the fact Phil Campbell girls got it done, that's a big win for them.
Phil Campbell got on a good little run there for a little bit, and it was just it.
Yeah.
Bell Green and Vina from our, what would that be, the eastern half of, or western half of Franklin County?
Yeah.
Big
That's
upset.
That's a baby oof right there.
That was a little bit of a travel. I mean, maybe Bell Green,
You can
just
spit.
as long travel, had time to think about what they were going to do
No doubt.
on their jet.
Coach Yard and being Vina.
And here's the
What? Oh my God.
Yeah, this is two teams that I would love to see play, and especially play each other. But I would have never thought that it would be this lopsided, especially at home for Dora. Good Lord, have mercy! Somebody must have been hurt.
Carbon Hill and Curry, girls basketball. That was
a good game right there.
Kept you on your toes.
I bet you Carbon Hill fans didn't have a voice when they left.
No, not at all. Yeah.
And then here's a little bit of a oof.
Oh, Pirates.
After the season's over, we need to go back and look at how many times Oakman girls got in the 20-point range. because I believe they're either in the single digits or teens in at least 99% of their games.
Are you talking about them losing by double digits or
This is what
ahead
they're
by double
scoring.
digits?
Yeah, they're scoring double digits
They're
here.
losing by way more than they're scoring.
I still say, are you wanting to see how much they lost by on average?
It's definitely more than they've scored. Oh man!
Here's
Oh
a
wow!
good one that went to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Red Bay and Winston County.
These are two teams that have been pretty good this year. It's another one, another game that we should have definitely been at, no doubt. But
Oh,
you know, I hate we missed it.
yeah, that Winston County team. I've got to watch a little bit of theirs this year, trying to catch it like on that NFHS,
Yeah,
and then they've done pretty good. But Red Bay, yeah, I'll save this one score for y'all for later. Y'all just have to wait.
Oh my goodness, that's not good,
Anyway,
people.
yeah.
That's not good.
Now moving on to Red Bay Winston County boys. This
Oh
is
my
about
goodness.
where I expected.
yeah, no doubt. Red Bay boys are a little bit more difficult to play at home, but they're definitely difficult to play anytime. So, did y'all have a tough time? Did y'all ever play them at Hackleburg, Coach?
Hey, if I did, I don't remember. That's too long ago.
Well,
Oh, they just set in.
usually the thing was with Hackleburg and Red Bay was it was just a occasional game.
Yeah,
Because usually if we were 2A, they were like 3A.
yeah,
And then if we dropped back down to 1A, they were 2A. So we played them a few times in football, but it was like this year. It'll happen this year, next year, and it'll probably be a few years before it happens again.
Yeah, they can't make up their mind.
Here's a good win for the Panthers.
yeah, great win. I mean, brilliant stuck in there too. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Marion County and Lynn, and it ain't football season anymore.
I went and watched. I was actually writing for the Mountain Eagle when Lynn played Marion County this year for football, and Lynn beat them. But from what I've seen from Marion County boys, they're pretty much untouchable in 1A right now.
Well, they beat some pretty big heavy hitters.
Yeah, they have.
In bigger situations. We got Thorntown and Phil Campbell. Phil Campbell pulling out another win.
Folks around here call me W.
So we going with McClintock? Is that what that?
Hey, Cougars! Oh, nobody. This ain't Houston. This is Waterloo.
Yeah, you can't throw up that hand signal on this one here, buddy. This is the high school episode.
I'm sorry.
Phillips gets a good win over Waterloo.
Hey, that's the way to bounce back for them for sure.
I got to say, Bear Creek's logo is really coming far.
Oh, it's a lot better than it was when we was in school.
Oh, yeah.
Bell Green and Bina boys. This was a super close game.
This was a slobber knocker.
Apparently, Bell Green boys have got a pretty good defensive team because they really don't get out more than 40 points, and they've been winning most of them.
Well, you got to think Bell Green focuses just on basketball.
Yeah.
So they can break it down to the basics where most teams can't.
Yeah.
Did you say they got a football team?
Really?
Yep. They hired a former Alabama coach to be their head coach of the Bell Green football team.
Really?
And their whole football field is going to be AstroTurf.
That's what happens to that Franklin County funding.
I don't know which one's the truth and which one's the lie. Is
both of them true?
All of it.
All of it. They're getting AstroTurf.
We ain't actually, like we tell the truth.
That's awesome.
They're building out by the new baseball fields, from what I heard.
That's awesome.
The coach is the former backup. I think Andrew Zell. I could be wrong.
He played in guard and tackle.
Yeah, he guarded the end of the bench.
Guarded the water cooler. Tackle anybody that come around it.
We got Summerton Christian and Corner. And Corner is it their girls or boys that's pretty good this year?
Their
Or
boys
both?
have been pretty good. They're normally a pretty stout team, Corner boys. Uh, but something's 1A and Corner's 4A, so you would expect it to be this way. It's just a little bit more added to fuel with them being so close proximity. They're definitely rivals.
And then here's the Battle of the Bulldogs boys version.
I feel like
They
one
got
of them
that
needs to be
sweet.
one of them needs to be eating peanut butter. Tell them apart.
Well, here's my thing. I get it. We all try to keep things traditional, but can some of these schools not swap up the Bulldog logo to be a little bit different?
Yeah, true. No
I mean,
doubt.
it's the same Bulldog, different collars.
Yeah.
We
Where's
can
the
call the Dora Pitbull.
That, see, right there, collar changes. That's it. Well, we
Wow.
got Addison against Danville here. That was a tough loss for Addison.
That is a tough loss.
Slobber knocker.
And go on the road and get beat. Let's see.
Carbon Hill and Curry. I don't know what y'all want to say about that one.
I think these kids watch too much NBA. They want to get 110 points to 2.
I actually
We'll
watched
talk
a little
about
bit of
that
this
more
one.
later too.
Knew that was coming.
That's the second time Carbon Hill's beat Curry this year, and they beat them pretty good both times. So
Carbon Hill's looking stout.
yeah,
And here's a close one for Oakland loss. Winfield goes over 64-60.
Yeah. They can't seem to beat Winfield in football or basketball, man.
Winfield's got a pretty good little program going down there. Their boys didn't start off too hot this year, I don't think. They lost to Shows Christian in the football tournament.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say start off the year, but at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it was a preseason for sure.
And we'll be back after a commercial break here. But little note for y'all. The boys' record for most games won in a season is 43, set in 1963-64 season by Parker High School.
Da, da, da.
It'll never be broke because I don't even think, like Coach said about basebball, I don't think he can play 43 games anymore in a season.
Yeah.
Some of these records will never be broke because people done too much.
And I'm in one of them, baby. Cha-ching.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got Brilliant and Haleable, and this one went exactly how I thought it would have went.
Brilliant.
I don't think Brilliant Girls would ever. This is their season. They should be state champions. Just how their regular seasons went.
Yeah, as long as they don't have injuries.
Yeah, that's a 4A opponent they're beating at home. And, man.
Well, after this, Haleable went 4-20 after this game.
Good
for the season. Yeah, Brilliant was 17-7 after this win.
Dang.
I didn't even think they had that many losses.
Well, they played Marion County at the first when Marion County was pretty hot. And
oh, yeah, that's right.
A few bigger schools and tournaments and stuff. We got Vanna and Brooks. And why did they play this game? Somebody money to make them play that one.
No, they definitely went and got a killing. No doubt.
It's like supposed to be their off week or off day. It's got to be an off day.
You think they got that $100,000 play us win?
Yeah.
Like the colleges. Vanna's going to be building a new gym.
Oh my!
We got Phil Campbell losing to Bill Green and girls, 36-42 loss for Phil Campbell.
No fights.
That's a good win for Bill Green.
Definitely.
Lynn losing to the South Lamar Stallions.
I'm just throwing this out here real quick. Does that not look like the Birmingham Stallions logo?
I was
Oh,
about
it's
to
a
say the
complete
same
ripoff.
thing.
100%. That Birmingham. Why did you copyright? That's Birmingham Stallions there.
There's
Did
got to be some
Birmingham copy
copyright.
them?
Hi, could have been. You never know.
No, I'm gonna say they gypped off the Stallions there.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. I
They
will
did.
say, like during like the Fox NFL broadcasts, I dig them advertising for USFL, and it's always Birmingham Stallions.
Oh yeah. Well, y'all seen where they're getting the 3 new locations to play?
Yeah, yeah,
A little bit. Canton, Ohio's Hall of Fame field. Detroit's
Rock City.
is it called Ford Field?
yeah. It's Ford Field. Yeah,
Yeah. And then Memphis at Liberty and down at Protective Steel. And
But that
2 of
means,
those places I'll never go to.
it'll
yeah.
be way better though than them all being at Birmingham.
Yeah, we liked y'all here, but get out now.
Hey, at least we can say we've seen majority of them.
Oh yeah. The only ones we didn't get to catch last year was the Breakers, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, we watched the Breakers.
I can't remember. There's one team we didn't get to watch. It was either Houston or New Orleans.
That was Houston.
Not a band.
And it wasn't New Orleans. We watched the Breakers.
But
If I'm
back
not
to,
forgetting, I might be wrong.
back to the girls' basketball, we got Winfield coming up short against Gordo, who has dominated everything apparently.
With a name
Apparently,
like that,
yeah,
Gordo.
no doubt.
I thought Coach was about to say, "Do you think they ripped off the Green Bay Packers logo?"
I was thinking it, but I didn't say it because it's a high school program in here.
We're giving them a pass for their design. And here is the girls' basketball game I was wanting y'all to see.
Wow.
I,
Oof.
that
Where's
wasn't
my
as much
towel
of
at? Throw it in.
that wasn't as much of a oof as it was. Belmont is dominant. They won the Mississippi 2 or 3A girls basketball last year.
Well, they're probably gonna do it again too because Redback
Oh,
Girls pretty good.
I watched a lot of the Belmont because we can pick them up over here,
Mm.
And I'm telling you, that team is unreal.
You might
Like,
just have to do why. My goodness, what the heck?
yeah, this was I don't know what you call it.
It looks like a slaughter.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The Lambs
Faith
won this
Christian
one.
run out of faith, losing 70-37.
The lions couldn't roar
That's
to the
another.
Viking.
That's another awesome Christian logo right there. It really is. I dig it.
I just don't know that Viking looking at him. Ooh.
And here comes another big W for the Phil Campbell Bobcats. Going on the road, beating Belgreen 44-23.
That's a good win right there. Do y'all think the boys Phil Campbell team's better than the girls? Who would y'all say is having a better season?
I didn't even get to watch either one of them.
They've been so inconsistent, really, from both of them.
Yeah.
The boys have a good advantage because they got, what is it, Coach, 10 seniors on the boys' team.
Lord.
So they've got a lot of depth, experience depth on the boys.
But I know that one game we watched. That one game we watched at your house, they were missing a lot of easy shots.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. I think if they get on a hot streak, the boys can do real good that night. And so can the girls. It just depends if they're having an on night or off night.
Yeah.
But after that win, Phil Campbell was 15-9. Belgreen was 10-14 after that loss.
Oof.
Taking it back down to the lower side of Alabama, we got Summerton Christian losing to Meek 29-40.
Yeah, the Meek boys, they're hard to beat this year. They're pretty good. Same way in football.
I've heard they've had a lot of transfer kids come in that's helped build that up.
Well, yeah. They've had a lot, no doubt, yeah.
But it's kind of kids coming in from out of the area, kind of building it up. So
Yeah, they
maybe,
had
and
pretty good. Yeah,
I don't think they're going to lose a lot this year from football.
uh, they've got a couple guys they're losing. You know, Coach Powell took the defense coordinator job at Chilton County. That's where he's from. So I don't know why he did. I would have stayed at least one more year with Cameron Deaver coming back, but uh, he decided to go ahead and take it. But they should be just as good, if not. They may be a little bit off. I don't know.
It's going to be interesting next season.
Oh,
Lynn
okay.
getting the loss to South Lamar Stallions.
Oh man, that's a hard place to go in and win, and they definitely didn't do it. So
Have you ever been to South Lamar?
yeah, no doubt
That is out in the middle of nowhere. Getting
it
there.
is, man. Dude, their baseball team, we went and played them uh, my ninth grade year, and them boys were yoked, man. Every one of them just jacked out the frame, and they could hit the ball all over the park, man.
We got Winfield boys with the big win over Gordo.
Good old Gordo.
Man, Gordo's rolling right now, boys and girls.
We got Carbon Hill versus Fayette County. That's a pretty good little trip for Carbon Hill, ain't it?
It is, and well, I mean, it's not that far, but it's still a jaunt. And I mean, for them to go in and get it done at Fayette's house, that's a great win right there.
Belgreen gets the win over Belmont. The boys' team for Belmont is not as good as the girls' team, if you can tell.
Yeah, yeah, we got that. Oh man.
That just
But
kind of lets you know which one's the good ones. And we'll be back after another commercial break. But did you know on Friday, the 27th, 2023, the Hazel Green girls basketball team tied the Lauderdale County girls win streak record with 86 wins, beating Fairfield 92-20 to tie the record.
Wow, I did not know that. Lauderdale County girls, they were good. They had a couple girls go SEC schools. One of them went to Alabama. Uh,
I, I'm guessing not the same for Fairfield.
no, no.
she went to UNA.
Hey guys, it's the Colonel here from the Lotus Sports Network. Wanting to tell you about our merchandise store. Guys, it's open now. You can freely go buy some t shirts and support this network and help it grow. Here's a short little video showing you how to get to it. First thing you want to do is go to lotusportsnetwork.com, go to the home page. You can click on the network store, and it will take you to the store. And you can see here we got Lotus Sports Network t shirts, tank tops, long sleeves, and hoodies. Scrolling down, got the Yellowhammer Football Podcast, same thing. T-shirts, tank tops, long sleeves, and hoodies. Spring Loaded Footballs also represented. The flagship show of the network, Coach's Corner. For all them Coach's Corner fans out there, I know there's a lot of you guys. Represent Coach's Corner. And also Bruiser Brian. Again, T-shirts, tank tops, long sleeves, and hoodies. Guys, it might not mean much to y'all, but it means a lot to us. So we would highly encourage you to help support this network. And buying a T-shirt will help us do a lot more things. The more we make off this network, the more we're able to do with it, and we want to see it grow as much as possible. And it just means a lot to us, guys. So again, thank you very much. Please consider buying a T-shirt.
Coming back, y'all, we've got
Oof.
girls basketball. St. Bernard 27, Addison 61.
Oof.
Yeah, not
Mm.
not the oof we're wanting though. Not the oof we're getting to.
St. Bernard versus an Aggie.
They're definitely gonna have to go to the grotto after this and do a little bit more praying.
Uh,
Oh man, oof.
yeah. Well, I wonder what the patron saint of losses is.
A big L.
Probably,
Hatton losing or beating Tharptown 53-51. That's a good win
that's
for Hatton.
that's a good win for Hatton. Great game too, no doubt.
Overtime game that close. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Especially a rivalry
Tharptown,
game.
Tharptown holding their own right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just falling a little short. Here's another Lynn girls basketball game in overtime, 62-50, and it don't really seem like that should have been an overtime score.
game.
Yeah.
You kind of hope that's free throws at the end that put them over the top, but oof, close.
We've got Barry 20. Sorry, y'all. That one caught me off guard. Barry 23, Brig at 65. As I was looking at the score, I thought, okay, 23 is probably going to be like 30 or 40 now.
65.
Yeah, 65.
Yeah, blowout.
Barry's had a rough season.
Yeah.
And it continues.
Yeah.
Bill Campbell girls getting a big win over Hackleburg 50-35.
Let's go again, boys.
And Hackleburg's girls ain't been too bad. They just can't hold up with that.
Well, Phil Campbell's girls is pretty good.
I'm going to let Coach read this one.
Curry, 17. Hamilton, 59. The Rumble in the Jungle.
Oh, man. Sad. Oof,
Hamilton,
but good for Hamilton.
That win was 22-4.
They go in state, man. They go in state.
Lawrence County and Russellville. Yeah. Overtime.
When they have talked with Lawrence County and Vina.
Yeah.
Russellville was 9-14 after that loss.
9-14.
9-14.
That is sad.
We got Summerton Christian, and I'm probably going to murder this. Altamont.
Yeah, I would go with Altamont, yeah.
Not the car anybody is.
It gets me. Like, we see all these schools pop up that you don't see during football season.
Yeah.
Because I've never even heard of St. Bernard, Altamont, Westminster Christian until we started doing this podcast. I'm going to be honest.
Well, if you go 278, like you go into Aniana, you go past through Coleman and everything, and you get to the Ave Maria Grotto, you take a right and you go past the grotto, and they've got their own little beautiful campus. It's gorgeous, old rock campus. But I don't know where Altamont is. I really do. I really don't. I've never heard of them.
We was up there close. We was up there close to where Lindsay Lane is from the other day at Bucky's.
Oh, yeah. Y'all went to Bucky's, didn't you?
I feel sorry for them.
I should have went to Bucky's.
Oh, yeah. We got our little...
Oh, yeah.
I've done ate all my beaver tails.
We got beaver nuggets.
Nuggets, my bad. Could have bought them.
Did you eat both bags of those already?
I only had one bag. What are you calling me, fat? This is a kid show. Keep it kid friendly, all right?
You did not, son. I'm going to have to send you one of those sugar checkers. Anyways, corner 21, Carbon Hill 47.
Yeah, it's definitely the Carbon Hill or Corner boys that are doing good this year. That's a good win for Carbon Hill girls.
That's their say. Carbon Hill girls ain't doing too bad in that one. Here's you a good one. Decatur 23, Jasper 61. That's a good win.
They keep
not for the big D. Not for the big D there. Or Decatur.
Going through the big D and don't mean Dallas.
Yeah.
Well,
Brian knows what we're thinking about right now, don't we?
They should have just traveled north and went to Bucky's, got them some beaver nuggets and called it a nut.
Yeah.
Belgreen traveling to Mississippi, taking on Tremont, winning 48-23 for the girls. Belgreen's girls 19-8 after that win.
That's a good one. Good one right there. So how is the Bucky's in Athens?
Wow.
Yeah. Unless you get there, what was it? We got there at, was it 11:30 that night?
Something like that.
God.
Well, we got there at 2:30 that day.
It was
still packed. It was packed. You couldn't walk through there hardly. But then at 11:30 at night, it's amazing. You can walk around anywhere.
Oh, yeah. See, I've been to a ton in Texas, but I've not been to the one in Leeds, and I've not been to the one in Athens yet. So
Me and Coach is about to retire from our jobs and just go be bucky heads and balling
Living
around all the world.
living a Bucky parking lot.
they pay pretty good at Bucky's.
That's what blew my mind is how much they pay for managers and all.
Yeah. Hell, they
We
gotta have
got
somebody run all them gas tanks.
oh, I'd hate to be the guy that had to go out there and sweep them and all that stuff.
Oof, oof. Yeah.
You got
Oh man.
Hazel taking on Cordova, 42-47.
I got to watch a little bit of this one. Uh, it was kind of competitive there for a minute, but I would have expected Cordova girls to put a whooping on them, and they still got the win. So
Well, that was Hazel's eighth straight loss with
mm,
a 4-21 record.
you're gonna have to do something different.
We'll have to watch the old Space Jam movie and find Jordan's secret sauce.
They better be out there on that golf course trying to look for some Looney Tunes. And here we go, boys. That was a perfect segue right there.
Anybody from Addison supporting Addison on here, please tell them to throw in the towel after 50 points.
I talked to a guy from Addison who I won't name, but during this game, and he said it was bad. And I watched it on NFHS, and every time St. Bernard got the ball to go down to their end of the court, Addison would somehow take it away from them, like robbing a 3-year-old of a sucker, and just march it down and score.
Oh,
Apparently,
man.
they just left a guy down there by the goal and just like he's just throwing him the ball. In.
Well,
I know.
here's the funny part, and I know it's probably not too funny if you're a St. Bernard fan, all three of you. But anyways, Addison had the ball, and it was like 97-26 with a few seconds left, or like maybe 40 seconds, something like that. They get the ball, and they kept pitching it out just where they could get the 100 points, shooting threes only. They wouldn't shoot a two; they were going for that 100 points.
Oh,
And when they got the 100 points, Addison erupted.
oh my God. Good Lord.
So it was
Yeah.
a little bit of a showboat, but it was well worth it.
They should just all went to the locker room. They still wouldn't catch up with the amount of time on the clock, probably.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think St. Bernard mentally was already in the locker room. Probably about the first quarter, the way it looked.
Oh man.
This may be the major oof award of the year.
Addison was drizzling 20. St. Bernard was drizzling pennies.
74-point difference. There's not anything good you can say about this for St.
No.
Bernard.
Throw in the towel and go home.
Go to Bucky's. We got Hatton's boys taking on Clarktown, getting a win on the road, 60-53.
They swept them.
Clarktown is 4-18 on the season after this loss.
Well, at least it wasn't a bad one. It's just
No.
tier rival. That sucks.
Which, Hatton's picked up a lot of kids coming in from, what was it, R.A. Hubbard closing. So,
R.A. Hubbard closed.
oh, yeah, she gone.
So y'all were talking about Hazelwood, and I remember when Hazelwood and wasn't it Hubbard that got combined?
No.
It was Cortland. Who was it?
Hazelwood was supposed to combine with Portland,
Yeah.
but Portland had already had academic infractions, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
So they were taken over and forced to change the name from Portland to R.A. Hubbard
Yeah.
around this whole time. I don't know if they were forced or they voluntarily done it. But anyways, they were taken over. They become R.A. Hubbard. Then Hazelwood shuts down. The kids, most of them, I think, chose to go to Muscle Shoals. And then,
Don't blame them,
Yeah, I mean, it's a better opportunity. If you're going to have to swap schools, why not go to a bigger school with better chance of getting looked at?
Oh, yeah,
Let's
no
be
doubt.
honest. So then, when R.A. Hubbard shut down, most of the kids have been shuffled over to Hatton. Kind of a long way around, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Barbed wire and chain link fence all the
And,
way.
and what's sad is they've shut down now in Lawrence County. Speak, Mount Hope, Portland, and Hazelwood. I think they've only got what is it, East Lawrence, Lawrence County, and
Is,
Hatton left.
is Danville a part of? Nah, it ain't.
Maybe they ain't many left in Lawrence
Yeah.
County school system compared to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
We got Vina's boys losing on the road to Lynn. Big time win for Lynn.
He finally got back in the win column.
Yeah.
In the land column.
And here's a not so shocking one, really.
Yeah, at least the boys got it done, no doubt. But I mean, we're a brilliant podcast, so we got to root for brilliant. So
Yeah. We're gonna move on before we say anything else. Bill Campbell getting the big W over Huckleberg on the road.
There's another sweep.
That was a good on the court win for Phil Campbell there.
Yeah. And off the court.
We got Curry coming up short against the Hamilton Bulldogs, 50-61.
That's a
And
hard one to win on the road.
Hamilton Bulldogs were 9-16 after that win.
Ooh. What's Curry's? You got Curry's record?
I didn't have it.
Yeah.
For me, it's easier to kind of get the overall from Franklin and Marion over this boy.
Yeah.
We got Lawrence County coming up short against Russellville, 80-89.
Well, at least the boys got it done.
Yeah.
I got confused between Vina and whatever. One devil's looking one way, the other devil's looking the other way. So if they play each other, they'd be looking at each other.
It's pretty much the same logo for the devil.
But he's looking the other way.
We got Summerton Christian 49 losing to Altamont 51.
Not the car, anybody. Not Ultima.
They lost to the Ultimas. We got Corner getting the win over Carbon Hill 58-52.
There's them boys. They doing it good this year, man. My first dunk I threw down at Corner High School. That was way back when.
I was too fat to dunk. I made it drizzle. I drizzled twos.
I'm like 6'5", so I like just standing underneath the basket, get the rebound, pushing it back up. We got Decatur losing to Jasper Boys 64-46.
They got the sweep too. That's what I like to see. Go backs.
We got Belgreen traveling on the road to Tremont, Mississippi, 40-41. That was a close one.
Very close. That'd been a great game.
Belgreen 10-15.
How can you be bad at something you like? I don't understand if you only play basketball. Granted, y'all said they're getting a football team, but if you only play basketball and baseball, how can you be bad at both of those things?
Well, they didn't really pick up to their baseball until last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, until they get that field, their baseball program wasn't too great.
Yeah,
and then
good shining years.
Yeah, but it was rare.
I mean, it wasn't consistent.
Like you could tell, like playing on the field, they didn't really care much. It was mostly basketball. I mean, you got two gyms for goodness sake.
Yeah,
2 freaking gyms.
They send all the little kids to their old gym to play from like the 70s. Here's a good win for Haleville's girls.
You got back in the win column right there.
That was the boys, my bad.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
boys.
Get that one changed.
Yeah,
that was my bad. That was
so sorry.
I watched this when it was like 45-41 with a minute left, and Cordova was making a run. There was a blocking foul that was called that should have been a charge on Haleville, but they got the foul call and they sunk free throws, and Cordova never could get back in the game after that.
Well, Haleville was 12-13 after that win for the boys. And if you need help like I do making these slides, check out BetterHelp.
Always check out BetterHelp.
And maybe we can get some promotional material sent to St. Bernard's after that Addison loss. Maybe we can pick up a few little links.
Hey guys, the world's a tough place. We all know it. I mean, past couple of years has been rough on everybody. If you think you might be feeling depressed, stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed, today's sponsor is here to help you. Today's sponsor is BetterHelp. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Talk to your therapist in a private, online environment at your convenience. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives access to help that may not be available in your area. And guys, just be truthful. Even if it is available in your area, maybe you went to high school with a therapist or college, you don't feel comfortable talking to somebody about your problems, and that's understandable. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you can get matched with the therapist in as little as 48 hours. Then you schedule your secure video and phone sessions, plus you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime. You can join the 3 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with experienced BetterHelp therapists. Guys, all you got to do is get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. That's betterhelp.com/loaded sports network. Let's bring the guys back in. BetterHelp.com, HELP.com/loaded sports network for 10% off your first month. Ain't that right?
Check it out.
Check it out. 10%. Ching ching.
That's it. Back to the show.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got Danville taking on Marion County girls Saturday.
Good old Danville.
55-59.
Old Danville.
Good win for them girls, no doubt.
Boy, I've never seen a purple eagle, but I bet you Brian did out in San Antonio after a few hours.
You know he did.
Oh, it was Ric Flair's daughter.
We got Hamilton's girls losing to Muscle Shoals 46-48. That's kind of a shocking loss because Hamilton is 22-5 now on the season, and that snapped a 11-game win streak for the Aggies.
I would have expected them to win this one. I know Muscle Shoals is a classification above them, or maybe 2 now. But
let's see here.
Shows goes all in on everything.
They're 3A, ain't they? Hamilton's 3A, ain't it?
No, they're 4A. They're in Haleville, Cordova, Corner, North Side. Trying to remember.
Well, Shoals is what, 5A?
They're either 5 or 6. I think they may have been 6.
That classification difference, I mean, that's a good win.
Yeah. That's where my cousin played football. Was playing at Alabama right now. He come from most of those.
There we go.
You get all that swamper music up there, you can make some kids come into
all that bluegrass and them what is it? Livers up there.
We're gonna start picking and grinning down this way, see if we can't get something for Phil Campbell, coach.
We'll play some banjo music, so how many people go running.
And speaking of needing some more help for Phil Campbell, this one wasn't even fair when it don't look like.
We'll go
coming up short 34-70 against Deschler.
This was heart music, right?
Remember, just get in touch with BetterHelp. BetterHelp now, everybody.
But Phil Campbell was 16-11 still after that loss.
Ain't bad.
No.
Ain't good, but
and playing Deschler, I mean, somebody needed some money apparently. Anyways, Haleville 57 beating the Red Bay boys on a Saturday. Apparently, they don't like to play on a Saturday.
That was definitely always a hard environment for us as Lions to go to. So the fact they got it done, it's a good win for them.
I was about to say, was they at the water park in Red Bay?
That's why they were lost. They didn't get to go out there and go down the water slide.
They're like a Pittsburgh Maulers here.
We got Jasper taking on West Union Eagles.
My goodness.
winning 78-45 Saturday.
That's another one I don't know.
If you're not watching and you're listening, it was the Eagles were established in 1961.
And still can't win.
Still
Still
been going
nobody
strong.
knows about them.
Yeah.
Western Union.
Yeah.
That would be a good sponsor. West Union, sponsored by Western Union.
I got to change up nothing. You already got shirts.
We
The
got
wrong
the
West.
Danville Purple Eagles here.
Yeah, that's another win. Another good win for the boys.
Winston County 70-62. Yellow Jackets stung the Eagle.
It's like the Barney the dinosaur of the Eagle world.
And here comes one that's not too pretty, boys.
I'm keeping my mouth shut on this.
Hamilton boys were 9-17 after that loss.
Womp, womp, womp.
To have the football year they had, now the basketball year they had. Did they get rid of Coach Peoples?
If they had,
Football.
they probably should.
Yeah.
We got Wilson taking on Winfield. Big win for Wilson, 79-67.
It's a big win for Wilson.
Them
Everybody
with
should
their-
know. Everybody should know where Wilson is because that's the city you had to go through to get 40s on Sundays.
And it looks like they kept it back in the day with their 1930s logo too.
They ain't classy.
Yeah, they hadn't been forced to take that down yet.
I bet you there's people fighting for it over there though.
No, he's white, man.
Yeah, what they gonna say? He's a Smurf. White man with a blue mohawk. What you gonna say about that? Ain't nothing you can say.
But you know, we was talking about the season about to come to an end. Y'all want to take a look at some of the region standings that may or not be accurate.
Yeah,
We're gonna go with not
Wonderful
accurate, but
scores.
we're gonna go with not accurate, but they're pretty close.
Thanks to the Alabama High School Athletic Association for forcing everybody to send in their scores. You know,
Mm-hmm.
very helpful there, people. Good job, Alabama High School Athletic Association.
They don't email. They write it in pen and pencil.
We don't even need to report it. It don't matter. But here's kind of a close look at what we got. We got Class 1A Boys, Area 11, Marion County, Lynn, Humbertville, and Brilliant. Marion County's looking like the top of the class right there.
Yep. They've showed it too, for sure.
And not a shocker, St. Bernard is at the bottom of the Class 1A Boys, Area 13. And we got Meek at the top. Not a shocker there either.
Hey, they had Beethoven. That's good enough.
Yeah. They need to go watch that movie again. Maybe the third or fourth. We got Class 1A Boys, Area 14, Phillips, Hackleburg, Belgreen, Bynum. That one's not really a shock there. That maybe Hackleburg, Belgreen could flip-flop.
That's definitely more competitive.
Mine is just not in the race on that one, really.
He's over there talking about how competitive it is. Then me and you look at mine.
I wasn't mentioning them. Yeah.
We got Red Bay, Sulligent, Winston County, Lamar County, Class 2A Boys, Area 10.
Let's put Lamar County and Vina up against each other. Might be a game right here.
I just don't know how often Lamar County's on the bottom of that region.
Well, you know, it's probably a swap up between Red Bay and Sulligent in basketball usually on that one.
Yeah.
Winston County,
most
Lamar
years.
County can have some good years. We got Class 2A Boys, Area 16, Mars Hill, Hatton, Lexington, Sheffield, and Tharptown. And I don't know who Tharptown made mad whenever they were making regions, but they might want to send them chocolate and some flowers and try to get somewhere better next year.
Good gosh.
Oof.
Yeah, somebody had it out for Tharptown.
The fact that they got 2 wins, though.
And I'm probably going to say that's against Sheffield and maybe Hatton or Lexington.
A big
We know it wasn't Mars Hill at 9-0. And I couldn't find anything on the 3A teams in the region, but Class 4A boys, Area 9, Corner, Fultondale, Dora, and Oak Grove. This is down your way. You kind of shocked by any of that?
Uh, I would say a little bit, no doubt, no doubt. Oak Grove's normally pretty decent. Uh, Corner, they're always good, but you would think Dora would be a little bit better.
Well, I figured the standings ain't really updating that great because Fultondale and Dora's probably swapped.
Yeah,
And it's probably just some kind of typo in the system. We got Class 4A boys, Area 12, Cordova, Haleville, Hamilton, Curry. Cordova leading the way. Hamilton coming in or Haleville coming in second.
I'm shocked by Haleville's record. To be honest with you, no doubt. I would have expected after that Final Four year last year they'd be pretty hot.
We got Class 5A boys, Area 10, Ramsey, Jasper, GW Carver, Hayden.
Okay, come.
You talked about it. They can get past Ramsey.
Yeah, yeah, that's the team they're hunting for sure. And that'll be like Ramsey's been in the state finals in basketball the past few years, so that'll be definitely the one they got to go through.
And to finish out the boys, we got Class 5A boys, Area 15, Russellville, AP Brewer, Lawrence County, and West Point. Not really shocking here. Russellville should have been the more dominant team.
No doubt.
Moving on to the girls' standings, we got Class 1A girls, Area 11, Brilliant, Marion County, Hubbartville, Lynn. Kind of a little flippy flop at the top between Brilliant and Marion County.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would have been Marion County the way the season started off.
Them Brown girls, they tough, man.
Class 1A girls, Area 13, Addison, St. Bernard, Meek, and Summerton Christian. At least St. Bernard ain't like their boys' counterpart.
No, they do pretty good.
We've got Class 1A girls, Area 14, Belgreen, Hackleburg, Bina, Phillips. I am really shocked at the girls' record for Phillips this year.
Man, like I mean, especially what was it? Maybe 4 years ago they won state.
If that, even if it was 4 years ago.
Yeah, it may be closer than that. Yeah, they
We
definitely
got
don't have a Lakes edition.
No, they're going to have to kick it up a notch. Class 2A girls, Area 10, Sulligent, Lamar County, Red Bay, Winston County. I'm not really shocked. I've seen Sulligent play a few times this year watching some games. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they dominating. They are dominating.
Class 2A girls, Area 16, Mars Hill at the top. Shocker. I guess that's what money can buy. Hatton, Lexington, Tharptown, and Sheffield.
Oh, take the money and run.
Class 3A girls, Area 10, Carbon Hill, Winfield, Gordo, Fayette County, and Oakman.
Oh,
I'm not shocked as many times as we've seen Carbon Hills girls with the W on here.
That's show. Oatman's just. Oof. That's rough.
It's a long season for them.
How you can be 0-23 and still be 6.5 games back? Now, granted, that is region, but yeah.
I still say region's a little bit misleading there.
Yeah.
We got Class 3A girls, Area 15, Phil Campbell, Danville, Colbert County, Colbert Heights. Maybe Phil Campbell can pull it out. I think they've already locked up the region. I may be wrong.
Man.
We got Class 4A girls, Area 9, Dora, Corner, Oak Grove, and Fultondale.
Oh, well, Door girls are doing pretty good. I expect that. That's a good gap right there for them. They shouldn't have to worry.
No, they should have locked that one up by now.
No.
We got Class 4A girls, Area 12, Hamilton, Curry, Cordova, Haleville. Now, the shocker, Hamilton's at the top, and Haleville's at the bottom. That one went exactly how I thought it would whenever I just started looking up these. We got
Hey,
Class
Jasper.
5A girls, Area 10, Jasper, Ramsey, Hayden, and GW Carver. Looks like they're pulling away from Ramsey, so
Yeah.
they might get that little push to get through there.
They'll definitely have home court advantage.
And we got Class 5A girls, Area 15 to round out West Point, Lawrence County, AP Brewer, and Russell. At Russell, I'm really wondering if it's that bad or if they just hadn't reported some scores. But looks like West Point's a heavy favorite in this region.
That is ridiculous.
Yep.
Man, restful. Heck.
You
There's
got
a
to put a
bleep.
bleep right there, Brian. Bleep.
We're making you work overtime, Brian.
Yep. That wasn't even me. Hey.
Me and Coach was out on that one. Whoever had the odds on that one lost.
Yep. I figured it'd be me.
Man, well, here, let's get done. We'd like to thank everybody for viewing. It's been a good one. We'd like to thank Coach and Wayne for coming in, doing what they do best. And
which is nothing.
Oh, wait. No. Y'all forgot about something. Hey, everybody listening and watching, the millions and millions across the world. If we can get 50 views on here, we can get Colonel to do something stupid. We have got it planned. We have voted. Us three here have voted and talked about it. We're going to get Brian to do a basketball session and show off some of his skills.
And it's 1970 Larry Bird shorts.
And maybe his Dennis Rodman armpits, if y'all know what I'm talking about. Younger generation don't, but
You think we can paint his hair up like Rodman?
oh, we can.
no doubt.
We will. But if we can get the views, if we get 50 views or likes or whatever, tell your friends, tell your mama's, sisters, aunt, uncles, best cousins, third leg, big toe, whatever, to like us, share us.
We'll take 50 likes, 50 comments, 50 shares, whatever. Just 50 something, just for us to torture Brian.
Yeah, come on. Y'all know y'all want to see it. I want to see it. I mean, I'm tempted to try to get on there and figure out how I can do it 50 times, but hey, you never know.
What happens if he makes the shot?
Then we ain't got to worry about that. Anyway.
No, he's going to show off some of his basketball skills, you know. Kind of if y'all ain't watched the Colonel's long snapping video, y'all need to. It is really out there to watch.
All right, we appreciate everybody for watching once again. We definitely need them 50 views. We'd like to see the Colonel be able to make a half court shot or a full court shot, whichever coach chooses him to make. And
or basketball
again,
drill.
Appreciations.